Every time you choose the hard path over the easy escape, you are building a scaffolding of an unshakable life. Every time you say no to mediocrity and yes to your higher self, you're getting rich. This is the truth most men never hear. Wealth is not something you earn, it is something you embody. It flows to the version of you that has proven he can handle it. It bends to the will of the man who commands his thoughts like a king commands his armies. It appears not to the one who begs, but to the one who builds. You are not here to fit in. You are not here to survive. You are here to dominate your limitations and rise above the noise, to carve your vision into reality. With precision, purpose, and patience, money follows value, and value is forged in silence and discipline, in the invisible hours when no one claps for you, when no one believes in you, when even your own brain, your own mind tries to whisper defeat, but you do not listen to that voice anymore. You reprogrammed it, you silenced it, you turned that voice into a servant, not a master, because now you are the master of your thoughts, the master of your emotions, the master of your days, rituals, discipline, the matter the master of your future, sorry. And because of that, you will be the master of riches. Let the others wait, let them gossip, complain, distract themselves into oblivion. You are different. You move with clarity. You breathe with purpose. You act with power. The world slowly, at first, but then all at once, bends to your will. Not because you shouted, but because you showed up every single day. Aligned, disciplined, unshakable success is not an accident. Wealth is not a coincidence, it's a science. And you are the equation. Now rise and become the proof. You must keep in mind the following: repetition is the sculpture of your destiny. You will not become what you visualize once, you will become what you visualize consistently, daily, obsessively, until your brain starts adjusting. Your behaviors, your standards, your environment. Match that inner self image. That's not magic, that's biology. So listen to this lesson again and again and again until it gets installed in your brain, in your inner subconscious mind, until you see the results that you realize you seek. How's it going, y'all? I hope everybody's having a good day. I started doing something different. It was weird. So I wake up in the morning and I go for a run. Like, I just been jumping out of bed, go for a run. When I get back to the house, I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth with my left hand instead of my right hand, which feels different, like, but I don't know. I've been brushing my teeth and I've actually been telling myself in the mirror, looking at myself in the mirror, that, like, I love you. I love you to myself. So, yep, that's really it. Man, yesterday evening, I don't know who's seen it, but I got on here. I was like pretty emotional. I had a conversation with my best friend in the whole fucking world, man. This guy is incredible. He's family, I grew up with him. He's been my best friend since we met, and he's got some stuff going on in his life that kind of came out of left field, and he kind of opened up to me, and was just telling his wife and stuff, hey, I'm really, really, like, glad that I've been talking to Kurt lately. And he told me how much he, like, appreciated me, and that how much I had helped him out just by talking with him. And I didn't see that. Like, I just, conversate with my boy like we always have. And he opens this up, and it was like a bombshell, dude, hitting, you know what I'm saying? My sister-in-law, my brother's wife, Ryan, literally, like, when I first got here and shit, was just like, look, we're just gonna have to fucking love your brother until he learns how to love himself, and he'll eventually get there. And then I was like, man, whatever, kind of thinking. But she was absolutely right. Because I wasn't loving myself. And just hearing that and thinking about what she said, and then hearing my boy telling me how much he appreciated me and was just glad that I was in his life, like, hit me. It struck a chord. And it just made me realize, like, how lucky I am to have a family and a friend like I do. I'd do anything for him. And I hate that he's going through something, that he's struggling with. And I just tried to lift him up, Anything this man ever tried to do, he fucking put his mind to, and he kicked its ass. And I admire him for that. He's like my fucking hero, dude. I tell him all the time, but yeah, I appreciate him so much. And just him telling me that just like reminded me that I have every reason to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep fucking doing what I'm doing. I don't want to let any of them down again, because I've done it over and over and over and over again. And I'm just tired of letting myself down. So I'm just fucking, I'm just gonna keep going. Keep pushing, man. I hope everybody's having a good day. I got some work to do around the house. I'm gonna knock that shit out. These guys need to get done painting so I can move all this shit out of the house. So, but it's getting there. Yeah, man, if you haven't heard it today, if nobody's told you, I want y'all to know, man, that I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all, and that y'all are incredible. And I'm super grateful I have this platform to just kind of vent and just kind of open up, because being, in addiction and stuff, we don't handle emotions the best sometimes. And it just broke my heart last night, hearing my buddy tell me how he's struggling and, just having a really hard time. And I couldn't fathom what he's going through. I can't relate, because I haven't had something like that happen to me, by the grace of God. But I told him, like, if anybody could handle that shit and anybody could do it, it's you, Jose. So I'm proud of him. He's incredible. And just had to remind him, like he reminded me, that how incredible his life is and how amazing, and that how he did it right. I had a kid at 19 and shit and stuff, and he fucking waited, he traveled and stuff, and now he's married, settled down, has a kid and stuff, and he did it right. He did. Him and his wife are amazing together. She's an incredible woman, and he's an incredible guy. Like, it's just, they're perfect for each other, and I'm just so happy for him. And I wanted him to see how important he was to me and my family as well, because he 100% made me feel important to him yesterday. And I needed that 100%. So it was pretty incredible. Yeah. So if you are struggling, if you're having a hard time, you're trying to kick shit, switch up your routine. Wake up in the morning. If you brush your teeth with your right hand, brush your teeth with your left. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself 10 times. I mean, I'm doing it still. And because I'm telling you, I never thought I'd do that, because I really didn't like who I was. I didn't like what I've done. I didn't like myself. Dude, I've had, like, I almost didn't look at myself in the mirror at one time for like 2 fucking years. Literally. So, my life's not perfect, and I still have problems here and there and shit, but nothing like they were. And I don't feel nothing like I did before, even with like stuff that really fucked with me in the past. Like, it's whatever now. I don't care. Like, it kind of made me who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to drop in here, man, and tell you guys that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And that y'all mean a lot to me. So, I hope, y'all take it for what that is. But if y'all are having a hard time, man, just keep pushing. Call somebody. Tell on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do the opposite of what you usually do. And it might work for you. But I love you guys, and I'll get on here later on and stuff, but I just wanted to drop in and tell you guys that, man. So I love y'all and I appreciate you guys. Peace.